Welcome back. So in this video we're going to be discussing the one thing you need to be clairvoyant, to do mediumship, to be good at psychic, all that spiritual stuff. The one thing you need, and that's what we're talking about in this video. So like you, I would have researched, jumped onto the internet with the laptop or tablet, whatever it is that you're using, and we start Googling. We start jumping onto the YouTube search bar and we're looking for the things that can help in our development where we feel stuck. We don't know where to look, or maybe the internet has the answer. And all of these things that we start turning to, except looking at ourselves, except going within. So for the past few days, I've been looking at the internet, looking at Google and the YouTube search bar, and I've been Googling what I think, or searching what I think you guys are doing. What is it that you're looking for? And I am amazed at the stuff that comes up, the things that we need to do, the rituals that we have to be able to get even close to it. I've seen things like $5,000 water purifiers and having the right plants in and around us in this little space. I have seen where you have to go for meditation, how long you should be meditating for, and all these kinds of rituals. Down to the moon phase, down to the time of year, down to the time of day, what year you were born in, what day you was born on. All of these kind of things seem to play a role. We're looking for a reason why we can't achieve what we're watching on camera. Why can't I be like that? Why can't I get that? So on and so forth. And when I say I was surprised at what I saw, I mean a lot of it made me angry. A lot of it made me want to start jumping into the comment box and start leaving comments. And the problem that I have is I am a small channel at the moment, and I can't just start saying things and being one of the trolls on the internet. It's just not going to bode well in any scenario. But what I am aware of is how they make you believe that it is special, how it is a gift, and if you get it right, if you eat the right foods and you drink the right purified water, and it's in the right moon phase, and you see where I'm going, that you may get a glimpse of it. The problem that we all have is we're looking for the answers externally. That's the problem that we have. And most things, most niches, most anything that we're trying to do or achieve or get better at ourselves, the answer is usually within. Now that sounds like all spiritual and some like quote from Buddha or something like that. But actually the answer is within. Everything we need to do is on the inside. I saw a wonderful explanation by Russell Brand yesterday, where we're looking on it on the outside, and he stole the quote from somewhere. Now I'm stealing it from him, and it's like trying to look in a mirror and you see mud on your face, and it's trying to like wipe it off on the mirror. You've actually got to wipe it off of your own face. And I loved the way that he demonstrated it and spoke about it, because that's exactly what we're doing. You're turning to the internet, books, literature, whatever it is, and looking for the answer when actually the answer is going to be right here in your being. The one thing that we need, the one aspect of us that we've got to dial in and really put all the work into, is not sitting for hours behind a laptop. It's actually being honest with ourselves and getting our mind in the right gear. If you have a mind, then you can do mediumship, you can do clairvoyance, you can be the psychic that you're searching to be. What you're watching is diluting that. What you're watching and taking as advice is actually giving you more problems than it's helping, in all honesty. What I've been watching over the last few days, trying to get an understanding of my community and trying to get an understanding of what it is that you want, the things that they are talking about, the things that get the 100,000 views plus, are things that are completely out of reach. I can't show you it, but what I'll do is I'll give you a list of rituals to step up to it, and maybe you'll be able to get it, when in actual fact you won't get it, because it's their relationship that they've developed with their spirit world, their understanding, their fill in the blank. If you are someone that's going to be affected by the moon phase or the day or the time of year or the food and drink that you are consuming, this is of the mind. This is absolutely going to be a problem for you because you see it as a problem. The strength of my mind is it doesn't matter that I'm going to drink a can of Coke. It doesn't matter that after this recording, I'm going to go and smoke a cigarette. Is it healthy? Absolutely not. It's not healthy for my body. It's probably not great for my mind. However, I do know me and I know where I'm coming from and what I need to do to dial in certain areas of my personality and of my character. The reason I know this is because I've tested it and I work on it on a daily basis, not through meditation, not through omming or lighting joss sticks, but being realistic, being honest with myself in aspects that I'm not happy with and that I want to sort of work through and dial it in. The one factor in this is that it gives me strength of mind. You know, I know when I'm wrong, like you know when you're wrong. You know when you're right and how that feels when you've helped someone or you've made someone's life a little bit better because you touched upon their day. We all know that feeling. That's something that is fulfilling, which nothing else can sort of touch. It's an internal process. And like mediumship, like psychic work, like spirituality, it's an inward fulfillment. It's an inward process. The rituals are rituals because you make them rituals. You know, you maybe look up to someone. I don't know who that someone will be online, but they will give you an idea to get better results. Maybe a stronger communication. Maybe meeting a spirit guide, something along those lines. And because they've said that they sat for 30 minutes a day, they drank a particular water and they only ate raw foods, that they were able to achieve this process. And so now they've decided to jump on a camera and share that process with you. And so now you believe that I need to do that. That's something I'm not doing that. I haven't met my spirit guide and this is the way I'm going to do it. There's a massive flaw there. The problem that we have there is that that's their relationship with their spirit world. And what we're trying to do on this channel is cut out the no-nonsense stuff. We're trying to just get you to do it in your everyday as I do in my everyday. I'm trying to give you the walk around to stop going down this idea of a ritual. The problem is with rituals is that it's taking up a space in the mind. It's something that you're overthinking all of the time. Am I sitting comfortably? Am I in the right posture? Have I eaten enough today? Have I hydrated enough today? All of these kind of things are something that's going on in the mind. And when that is ticking over and the cogs are burning in the mind, that is less space for the spirit world to be able to use. So while you're thinking, is my energy okay? Have I got it in the right place? Am I clear enough of mind? Have I had a good day? Have I had a bad day? Am I feeling okay? Do I feel fit and healthy, or am I feeling slightly unwell? All of these things, these processes are going to start taking up that space that the spirit world use. And this is exactly why I try to guide the people that are on the channel or trying to work with mediumship or a spirit team stroke spirit guide, is that I'm trying to free up space for you to have your experience in your way, but know that you're having that experience. And this can only be achieved with the clarity and strength of mind that you have. If you're too occupied with mechanics and doing double checks on everything, then you're missing out, you're missing something. And I don't want you to miss any of it. I want you to grasp all of it. And this process is only an inward one. You're not going to find the answers on YouTube by looking at the moon phase or what energy we're at today or so on and so forth. I mean, there's so many different variations that I could list here that it would be a 20-minute video just talking about a set of rituals. What we're trying to do is we're trying to open up that space in our mind, and we're trying to give that space as much as possible to the spirit world for you to have your experience. My experience with my spirit guide is one that wouldn't hold fair on camera. You know, it's just the lady, it's just the man, and they come in and they sit on a chair and I have a conversation with them. That's it. There's no magical process there. I just know I need to sit. I go and sit. A lady enters my mind in imagination. She sits on a chair, a man sits the other side of me, and sometimes I talk about my day. Sometimes I can't hear what they're saying. Sometimes I'm not fully understanding it. And for all of this, it may be because I've had a nightmare of a day, or I'm overexcited in some areas, and so that space is being diluted by the chaos that goes on in my head. It is not down to the moon phase. It is not down to 11:11. It is not down to any ritual that I have set up. I didn't take enough time, or I didn't take 15 steps towards that chair. I didn't drink 2 gallons of purified water. I didn't light a josh stick. None of these processes come into play. None of them are involved in that relationship that I'm having with the spirit world, because the spirit world don't need the ritual. You need the ritual. The reason this is working so much on the online factor, you know, with the other YouTube channels and everything that's going on around that, and they're getting 200,000 views, is because the ritual has been designed in a way that captures the audience. You know, they're not stupid. These people are not stupid. They make it just out of reach, the dangling carrot scenario. And although you will never have the experience that they're having, you're having one similar. And therefore you'll jump onto the comments and you'll be, that's exactly my story, that's exactly what I'm going through, so on and so forth. I know this because I have been there. I know what that feels like, and I know how frustrating it is at the end. And the whole purpose of me starting a channel is to get you away from that frustration, to give you this relationship that we can all have without any of the said rituals. It doesn't matter what you've done or who you are. It's about what you do from today. It's about how you go about that. And all of that is in the strength of your mind. I hope that one day you wake up and you are absolutely proud of the person that you have become. If not, then that's what we're trying to work towards. We're trying to get there. So when you look in the mirror, you are happy in every facet of that person looking back at you. And there's not gonna be many people that have that. And so what we're trying to do is dial that in so you are happy with the strength of mind and the person that you are becoming. Now, the strength of mind is that I know the moment my intention goes there, I'm going to the spirit world. I move my mind to the spirit world, and whatever comes in, I express. And you know, early on, that's gonna come out wrong. I'm not gonna fully understand the database, but I promise you, the more and more you work on this, the quicker and more accurate you're going to become with it. And so in a video that's coming up, which I've already pre-recorded, there's one where I ask you to stop and pause the video as you're going along, and I'm going to just do the communication with you doing that in that video. You write it down, you press play, and you carry on. You pause, you write it down, you press play, you carry on. And it's something that I've just off the bat, walking down the river, and you walk side by side in the communication. And so you have to be able to move your mind there, and that's it. My mind's to the spirit world, and now I'm aware of, and just express it. Don't be frightened of expressing it. Worst case scenario is, no, you got it wrong. What else can it mean? What else could that possibly mean? And then try again. And then try again, and then try again. And you will just keep on trying, because you know your mind was in the spirit world, therefore it has relevance. It is important to be expressed. So it's that you need to be working on, not checking the moon phase, not checking what Mercury's up to or where Venus is. None of that matters, because it's the here and now. The spirit world are working with us every day of the year. They don't get a day off because Mars has gone into retrograde, or the tap water's not clean enough. They're gonna be here. They're gonna be working with us all of the time. So try to cut out the rituals. I know how difficult that's going to be for some of you. It may be 5 years, it may be 20 years that you've been working with these rituals. But if you're still Googling after 20 years, then you still haven't quite figured it out, you still haven't dialed it in enough, then there must be a flaw there. There must be something going wrong there. So give it a try. Try my way. Try the simplicity. Try how easy it is. And I promise you, you will notice a marked improvement very, very quickly. So as I started this video, the one thing you need is a strong mind. Knowing that I don't care if you're going to say no to me, because all I can do is move my mind back to the spirit world, ask them again and get it again and express it again. And I will just keep going through it. Just try it. Just give it a go. Hope you liked this video. I'm trying to get some back recorded done for you, so it's on a schedule. Don't forget, if you want to donate to the channel, because I've had another donation now. I said I'll keep you updated, and we are now at 55. I had another £35 donation. That person didn't want to be named in any way, so I won't be naming them, but thank you so much. It's just helping me go towards more camera equipment to do more recording for you guys. All the money that I receive through the donation will just be instantly reinvested back into it. That may be for the costs of getting the studio up and running. I need to get that up and going, but things like lighting and lens and mics and all that kind of stuff cost the absolute earth. So thank you so much to the people that have donated. The link to that PayPal account is in the description if you choose to donate. Thank you in advance. Don't forget, if you like the video, to like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and click that notification bell to be notified of any upcoming videos. And I will see you all next time.